Welcome back, fam. Happy Friday. Friday. We're going to kick this live off in just 4 minutes. Smash the likes and subscribes. It's Degen Friday. We're going to be looking at all your favorite degenerate plays. Bring the hype. What up, what up, what up? Put a message in the chat, let us know you're here. It's Friday. And I'm turning my mic down a little bit, it's a little loud. If you aren't subscribed yet, join our fam, 106,000 strong. Make sure to jump into the Discord, claim your free VIP exclusive access by signing up with any partner in the video description below. Shout out to our sponsors, 𝐂𝐴LGO and Meta Signals, the best in the biz. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, on the scene. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Mr. Ninja Glock. What's up, Shep? 1 minute to go. Grab your brews, roll up. We got Degen Friday on board. The hype train is leaving the station. It's just pulling in. What's up, Foxy? 30 seconds. Let's go. Firing up the mobile stream. All systems fully operational. We are live, boys. Let me turn this off. Ooh, meant to do that before we started. It's a Friday, and we're doing Degen Friday. What does that mean? It means we're going to look at all the stuff that maybe we wouldn't look at during the week. That's right. Bring us your poor, your tired, your hungry memes, because we're going to chart them today. Great to have everybody here. It's been a week. Bitcoin and crypto not really moving. We've seen a few coins pop off here and there, but very, very rarely, scarcely. That's okay. This is just part of the system. I know everyone's wondering what's going to go on, what's going to happen next. I wish I knew. I'll do my best to tell you, but your guess is as good as mine, unfortunately. It's not a very good guess. We've been about, what, 3 weeks here? 4 weeks sideways. This is part of crypto. If anybody told you it's all exciting, all up, only up, well, they lied, or they didn't know what they were talking about. We are going to get these periods of pain. And if we make them through, can't speak, you're going to be okay. This is going to take patience. It's going to take self-control. It's going to take discipline. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to change your life the way that crypto can. It changed my life, and I know it can change yours. So with that being said, let's look at some memes, man. What are you guys feeling today? What do we got? I think we're still banned from TikTok, weirdly. Somehow TikTok like banned our stream. That's okay. We don't need them. We got the tubes. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. That's right. Double live on YouTube. Change your life, sure. Encrypted. I'll change it right now. Ready? Hold your breath. It's changed. TikTok's getting banned anyway. Yeah. Interesting point. TikTok banned us, I guess. I mean, my account's still there, but it just won't let me go live for some reason. Probably too much swearing. Who knows? But joke's on them. They're getting banned. Who knows? Mr. Josh, why don't you share with us how you're feeling, bro? Barbic Puma. Not a meme, but a great small cap RWA, he said. Project. Would love to have you look at it. Props. Might be able to take a look at that for you. Let's get into the most degenerate of degeneracy. What's going on with the top gainers and losers? Black Phoenix. If you've heard of any of these, put something in chat. Black Phoenix apparently up 91,000% today with $200,000 volume. Good luck selling. Good luck getting out of that at anything. That looks like a liquid vaporware. Crow with knife. What about Crow with knife? Up 180% in the last 24 hours. Contentos. Sounds Spanish. 47%. Moo the Bull. Zymecoin. L7 Dex. Popcat. What about Popcat? You heard about Popcat? Sora Validator. Arc. Guild of Guardians. Helium Mobile Stronghold. Arc Block. Civic. There's one. I had to go all the way down here to get to one I even recognize. CVC. That's an old coin. Frax Price Share Index. Dragon Chain. Zen Crypto. Swarm. HNT. Man, we know that one. You own some 𝐂𝐻, Ninja Glock. Ooh. 𝐂𝐻, Crow with knife. Interesting. What made you buy that one? Fundamentals? Yeah, clearly the fundamentals. You've been perping Popcat all day. We're going to change your life, bro. Moo the Bull sounds like logistically could never happen or never could make it to the moon. Buyer beware. Fair enough. It does sound that way. What's up, The Walker and Fried? How you doing over there on the short stream? Peter, Arc AI. Is that the one we just like? This thing, Arc? Is it this? It's hard to know. At this point, how many coins do we have? CoinGecko just tracking 14,000, but that's not all of them, man. That's not even close to all of them. Catcoin seems ready, says Ryer. It's got the meowdamentals. Very fundamental. Yes, it's a fundamental rug pull. Just like many of these are going to be today. No, we're not the ones rugging it. Nothing we talk about just because I charted or something does not mean I'm endorsing it. I'm boring, guys. You know what? Let's balance out Degen Friday. I know you're here for shenanigans and liquid vaporware, but real quick, the way I see the space, what I think everyone should do, honestly, this is my genuine advice to new people. They just don't listen. I think everyone should start their crypto journey by DCAing Bitcoin. I DCA'd Bitcoin for like 5 years. DCA Bitcoin, build up a position. Once you have a position, once you have some skin in the game, then you can start diversifying, looking for those bigger gains, taking on higher risk, higher reward. It's not a very popular thought anymore. It used to be. People think it's too boring. They think it won't get them rich or something. Guys, it's amazing to me the logic. It's Bitcoin won't get you rich. So I have to buy these rugs. Just buy those like rug pull. That'll get me rich. What? What? You have much better odds getting rich with Bitcoin than you do with all these, with rug pulls and stuff. It might take a little bit longer than tomorrow, but guess what? You're also not going to have zero tomorrow. Bitcoin not going to rug. Balance. Balance in all things. That is the key to mastery. If you could, guys, on any platform you're on, please smash the likes, tap the screen, share, subscribe, follow, whatever adjectives, verbs they have over there. Help hype up the stream. We got about 700-800 watching on YouTube. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get the likes up. Appreciated. Appreciated. We have 429,000 subscribers down here in the vertical. There we go. 430. Keep those coming. Keep hitting that button. You can interact with the live stream. You'll see the changes. All right. All right. What do we got? Pulling up the chats. What is the memeiest of the memes today? Sin, stacking sats, smashing likes. I like that. That's a good, it's a good, strong, masculine stance on the space. I like that. Good Friday to you, Flajuta Bus. Daniel Lemon, my guy. Pickle is a smarty. What's Pickle saying? Pendle, says Johannes Weimer. Degen but balanced. Exactly. Exactly. You good today, bud? Pendle. Who else wants to see Pendle? Anybody? I want to get like at least 2 different people who want to see them. Check out HEGE coin. Meme coin gonna pump to hundreds of millions, says Alec Cohen. Anybody else? Anybody else heard of HEGE? H-E-G-E. Waffles. Said Noodle says Waffles is going to the moon. And if I'm going to be bullish on a name, I mean, Waffles is a good one, so maybe. Jess is here. What's up, Jess? Do we pay? Mark Saruno. Do you pay? No, it's free. Everything here on this channel is free. If you've noticed, our Discord is free. Our VIP access in the Discord, also free. Our #1 trading course on YouTube is free. It's a bit of a theme around here. Someday I'll look to make money. I pay my bills, I'm good. You should watch those videos. We actually just dropped a new lesson in the trading course yesterday on trend lines. How to avoid fake breakouts. Highly recommend you check that one out after the live. Good stuff. Good stuff. There's a little sound problem in it, but I think I fixed it. Let me know. BRET. People have been saying BRET for a while. BRET in the biggest losers of all the crypto space in the last 24 hours, down 25%. The only one even contending with that kind of loss is 𝐂𝐴𝐴. And guys, I mean, we all know about 𝐂𝐴𝐴. I have no idea what that is. HEGE coin. Someone else said HEGE. HEGE coin is dropping a Times Square ad tomorrow. Interesting. So if we open the chart, we're going to be looking for a top, is what you're saying. I don't know. Big advertisements seem to be the tops. All right. Someone else knew what HEGE is. Someone knows what BRET is. Did I ever chart BRET? Look, you can see how undegenerate I am. We don't even have a BRET chart. We don't even have BRET, bruh. 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 How can you not have BRET, bruh? BRET. Ooh, they even have wait, this is BRET 2. You gotta be careful. That's BRET 2. What about BRET 1? Let's go to Poloniex. Little BRET. Is this BRET 44.7 cents? Is that right? Let's pull this back up. 4.2. Yeah, close enough. We got BRET. What about you on HEGE? What is the HEGE? How is that even a meme? HEGE? XRP chart. Ryan, this is for degenerates, although maybe at this point. At this point, well, I can't even find HEGE. HEGE doesn't exist, guys. HEGE is not even a word. TradingView doesn't, all the power in the TradingView servers, and they can't even figure out what we're looking for. HEGE is not a word. You made that up. You made it up. I don't appreciate it, but I appreciate you anyway. XRP is not degenerate. Well, but I might kind of put a little asterisk next to that. Maybe XRP and Litecoin are both degenerate now. They've been going down for a long time. They've been holding their lows, but are some of my beloved projects in crypto becoming degen and I don't even know it? NPC. I think, have we pulled that up? Maybe that was the last, it might have been on the last degen Friday we did. I don't know why this chart's Shido. I don't even remember looking at Shido. That's weird. Let's see. NPC. Empasizzles. Non-player characters. More like weapon fodder. Let's see. Okay, that's versus NPC. We got NPC on MEXC, but it's the history isn't as long, I don't think. March? That's probably about as long as it's existed. April, what? Oh, this is because it's Ethereum. I'm getting so confused. I'm like, how in the heck is that the same chart? Let's go ETHUSD, boom. This usually works better than this. What is this? This is, all right, so I actually have never seen this before on TradingView, which is interesting. We made up a chart here by taking NPCF and multiplying it by ETHUSD to get a dollar value. Never seen this, but what you'll notice, for some reason, they're all the same color too. That I can't explain. I can't explain why these are all green, but I can explain something that I think might be happening with this chart. To me, these candle closes, they're like only big candle closes, right? They're only thick-bodied candles. That's what she said. To me, this looks like just illiquidity in the spread, meaning the spread is just wide. A buy and a sell order are going to have a big gap between them because the spread is not being kept tight. I've never seen this. This is kind of cool looking, honestly. Like, this looks cool. I don't know what to do with that, though. We're going to go to the MEXC version. We'll go to MEXC. Go on Bird Eye. Gustav, what's up, Gustav? Turbo. Shaq with the combo. We're just pulling up the charts now, by the way. Let us know. Feel free. Put it in the chat. What do you want to see today? What kind of crap coins would you be like, Tom Crown, I'll never look at that? Put them in the chat. I'll pull them up. We'll get to a bunch of them. I don't know how many we'll get to. It's Friday. It's Friday. I gotta get to my brews and my blazing at some point, but we got some time today. Pendle. All right, Pendle. I'll pull up Pendle. Pendler. Turbo, though. Interesting. Back to the 618. Let me throw the month up here. Wow. All right, we'll look at the Turboster. What Pendle? The word Pendle. Anybody play Diablo 3? Lord of Destruction. The only reference my brain has to Pendle is there was like a monster in Diablo 3. It was like called Pendle or Pendle. I forget. That's it. That's all I remember. Oh, it's hitting all-time highs this month. Okay, is this it? This has a long history, to be honest. I did not expect this. When you said Pendle, I was like, okay, this is some new crapper coin. October 2021. Damn, almost 4 years ago. This thing's had a rough journey. You got a rough journey here. Let's see. Real basic, real zoomed out. Almost to your 1618 extension. You broke that dollar mark back in December of 23, back tested in January. Did not look back. Holy crappers. Holy crappers, boys. That's kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. We'll look at it more. HEGE is on deck screener. It says 𝐂𝐫𝐫𝐿. Go for EGLD, says Andrew Spider. Well, Josh was here, and in Josh's spirit, we'll pull up EGLD. What other crappers? BCH is not a crapper. That. EGLD, this was the best entry. We placed a bunch of entries before this sell-off mid-April. EGLD, perfect. Perfect to monthly support. I'm going to pray that keeps bouncing. We'll look at this more, though. We'll go more in depth. What else? BTC 70K, says Alper. That is degenerate. Remember when I bought Algorand? Whoa, Michael Norris. Yeah, what did I buy it at? Like 10 cents? You know what? Algo can be on there. Algo can be on the degeneracy. At this point, you just made the shit list, Algo. How's that feel? And now, this is BNB. What's going on with these charts? I think TradingView is pranking me today. A little TradingView prank. What do we buy it at? Do you remember, Michael? What was the price? Was it 10 cents? No, it wasn't 10 cents. Might have been 15. We might even be in the green now. Holy moly, man. What's up, Satoshi Nakamoto? You know, this is off subject, but have I checked out the total amount of debt on credit cards this year? I did see that delinquencies are at all-time highs for credit cards. And mortgage payments. Or at least like multi-decade highs. I don't know if all-time highs. ADOGE. BPX. Shep, what about you? We did your Milady the other day, and hopefully took some profit at those targets, man. Check out the HEGE fund, Tom, says Sergi. You dumped your algo when it pumped months ago for PEPE. We haven't heard much PEPE, Doge, Floki. Interesting. Alec Cohen, this guy's getting legit out. Dude, the way you're going about that, Alec, you are not at all convincing me or anyone in this room, man. You're going the wrong way with it, telling us we're gonna miss out on 100x. That in every rug. I don't know anything about HEGE, but you ain't gonna bully me into it, all right? Good luck, dude. Yikes. 13 cents. Yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you for looking at EGLD. Got my follow. Right on, Andre. Right on. We'll look at these more. I'm just pulling them up. I'm just bringing them up so we can get kind of the topics, so we get an idea of what we're looking at. EGLD is so clean, though. Wish all trades could be that way. Algo ain't degen. No, but it kind of has been. Kind of has been a little bit. I've looked at PP. No, I got it pulled up. The peepers. You know, actually, in the spirit of degeneracy, let's look at these quick. Oh, we got a super chat. THIC on Dex Screener. Listed on CoinMarketCap and CEX. Sex. Thank you, TechNizzy, my guy. TechNizzy. You're a good dude. Let's see. Do I want to like go into Dex Screener stuff or let's go. CoinMarketCap. Let's see what he's looking at. THIC. Should be spelled with a C. Must have been an error. THIC D. You would, TechNizzy, you would. Let's see the history of this. Bruh. This is like it's already been rugged. It's already rugged. Started trading April 17th. So they wasted no time rugging this. Like none at all. No time. Actually, before I get ahead of myself, let's see actually how far it's fallen. Started out 5 zeros, 526. How many zeros are we at? Okay, I might have spoken too soon. It did not add more zeros, so it hasn't rugged nearly in the capacity that I thought. It's only down like 50%. That's actually not even bad for crypto. It's only traded a few days, though. All right, what can I do? I do not use Dex Screener often. I can probably name on the top of my head the amount of times. Or count the amount of times in my hand. I don't know. I don't like these sayings. None of them make sense. What happens if I do this? Thickety. Let's see. Thickety. Yeah, nice little candle there on the 17th.
$THIC on Dex Screener. Listed on CMC and CEX.
Indeed it is. We know what you're thinking about, man. Trading about 2 months. That's a really kind of intense high there. Traded up to however many zeros, 5 zeros, 8, 6, 7. Now down to 5 zeros, 2, 4, 3. I don't have all my tools here, so it's not quite the same. Wow. What happened? Was there some kind of like, I don't know, news that was then found out not to be true, or I don't know, man. Someone tried to pump this and failed. This is kind of my takeaway on this really short chart, and I'll remind you guys, I don't look at charts like this very often. This is Degen Friday. Welcome. We're doing this as a service to you. What you could do for us is hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. But I don't look at these very often, so this is not maybe my comfort area. What I see here, this wick, shows me that there are very, very serious profit takers. Likely because of the, like 2 weeks of trading, likely it's the people who minted it. Someone came in, tried to pump the price, and it got hammered back down. That's not a good sign, man. That's not a good sign, because the move up is likely just due to illiquidity. There were likely only sell orders, 50% from price-ish. And when it broke that, there was nothing to kind of catch the buying until someone took profit, whether it was algorithmic or an order in the book, I don't know, but smashed it right back down to where it started. To me, this isn't my wheelhouse, but to me, this looks like whoever controls the supply of this does not want you to profit. It looks like they're just going to sell into whatever rally. I would be careful with this one. You are at support, I guess. You're at like where you've been the whole time. This selling back to price and then no bounce is what is not looking great for me. This looks like it's going to be tethered with selling pressure. There you go, my friend. Tech, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to read the chat again, get more charts and such from you. Yeah, close some of these windows. But I want to talk about Floki and Pepe because we're being degenerates here. Being degenerates, and it does actually. There's a reason. Maybe Floki isn't it though. Okay, no, it's Pepe. I'm getting them all confused, guys. It's BONK. Okay, BONK we looked at last stream, I believe. Not even a Degen Friday because there was something pretty interesting going on. I tweeted about this. You can follow me on Twitter. Tweeted about this, talked about it on the stream. Let's bring it back. So in between then and now, we have seen BONK trade above 28.2. April's open. We kind of speculated about that on the last stream. We said, this is actually really interesting. I don't really degen that often, but there is something on this chart that might tickle my fancy. And that is this monthly setup. Now take a look at these candles. Big green, tiny red, little selling pressure after an all-time high. Didn't really retrace to any significant level. The next month, buyers came in again. Closed the month higher, new all-time high. Then we got April. April sent pretty much every coin back to some major support. BONK was at an all-time high, so it's good that it actually managed to hold here. I take that as bullish. That is a big wick. Don't be fooled. It's like a 50% wick, but it held, at least for now. And what did it do? It came back to this monthly order block. Right here. Right here. If you don't know what an order block is, check out the #1 free trading course on YouTube on our channel. It's a playlist. You'll learn. Right here. When you paint these, you tend to leave support behind you, and that is what we saw in this monthly candle. Came right back down, tested it. I would have felt a little better maybe if it had moved all the way to the bottom of the order block, but for me, this is good. The reason, though, is not just the move down, but the move back up. Testing that order block. Buyers coming in, defending that support level, and then being able to push the price back above the monthly open. We talked about it on the last stream, and I said, guys, if this can close green in April, and we do have now 4 days, I think we had 7 then, that's going to be insanely bullish. Insanely. We have traded there since this stream, and last time we talked about it, back under now, but we are really close. If this can close above 28.2, 28.3, wherever this, whatever, it doesn't even matter. It's all like quarter fractions. Let's just call it 28. You'll have a really bullish hammer candle on the monthly after back testing a monthly order block. This would be such a great technical setup. Amazing technical setup. 4 days, 7 hours to go. We'll find out. I'll show you the days so you can get an idea of what I was talking about. Yep. There it is. Here's our long on BONK that we placed before this sell-off didn't get stopped. We are now back above our entry, which is good. But this little wick yesterday, you can see it won't take a lot. Right here. Yesterday. That flipped the monthly green. Sellers did come in, but looking in on the day, you can almost see a similar setup. Isn't that cool? I didn't know this. I'm learning this alongside you. Right here, we're just talking about the month, a monthly order block being tested as support. Look at the day. We almost have like a fractal order block. We have that same setup. Big green body, small red body, big green engulfing body. Here we go. Sold off today after flipping April green. Sellers came in and said, no, you're not gonna get that bullish close. Sold it off back to the order block. So far it held. So far. Close that just a little higher, preferably above 28, and you have a really bullish setup. It's not something I usually say about memes. That's a bullish setup, man. Good luck with that. Good luck. If I were going to ride this long, I'm not longing BONK, but if I was, or if someone else was, the way I might approach it is basically looking for a stop loss below the yearly open. That's a big downside, so it's going to be very difficult to do with leverage. There's a stink bug on my light. God, I hate stink bugs.
Will become homeless, be forced to steal scratch-off tickets from 7-Eleven and steal free Wi-Fi from McDonald's. Soon can we look at AERO USD?
That could be all of our futures, Josh. We all could be using the Wi-Fi at McDonald's. I could be streaming from McDonald's right now and you wouldn't even know. Yeah, we'll look at AERO. What's it saying? Oh yeah, the way I'd play it. I think I'd stick with this long. It'd make it hard with leverage because this stop loss is very low. Maybe it's time you experimented with spot. What's up, Muhammad? This guy liked the stream over on Facebook, maybe. I see you, Muhammad. I see you, bro. Thank you. I would then look to the upside. We have our stop loss set picked out. Our entry is very close to price right now. And the logical take profit. Boop, right here. We had an all-time high, a bear market low. We broke that all-time high. So we used the Fibonacci extension tool to make these targets. The first one already hit. That was so far the all-time high. Rejected. If we get a break of that all-time high, the next upside target 135. And I'll tell you, don't get too excited, but that's a 420 blaze it % gain from current price. Good luck. Practice safe risk management. Don't come crying to me if it doesn't work. That's all. There you go. BONK. Looking good. Looking very good. My alerts are nowhere to be found. Interesting. Usually it has my alerts right here. No alerts. You can see it's just blank. I don't know. Let me open them up on the tubes then. That'll probably work. There we go. There we go. We got quite a few viewers. Welcome. It is Friday and you are here and I'm stating the obvious. 862 viewers on our main stream. Concurrent viewers. Only 115 likes, guys. We have to get that number up. Please. Please. Let's get that number to at least 420. I need my blazing license for the weekend. If I don't get 420 likes on every stream, I'm not allowed to blaze. Those are the rules. I make them and I enforce them and I suffer from them. There we go. You want to see AERO, AERO USD. Yeah, we could do that. We have a lot of charts pulled up. After I do this one, which I don't have a chart for. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to go back to the chat and ask for more. Actually, no, I just did a chart. I need to get this pacing better. Got to get my pacing better. I'm going to pull this one up. Aerodrome. Aerodrome? Aerodrome. Aerodrome. Okay. I'm going to pull this one up, and then I'm going to go back to the chat, and then we're going to do this one, Josh. There. That's how we're going to do it. What's up, Andrew? Long-term EGLD. Josh, we have another EGLD fan, by the way. Andrew Spider. I think you're over on the mobile stream. If the stream's very skinny, you're probably on the mobile version. You can navigate over to the main one if you'd like, or stay there if you're on your phone. Oh, yeah, but he's over on the vertical one. What's up, Sagar? Long-term crypto coin. Please tell me. Bitcoin. Kandra Putra. Go see Smol. What is Smol? What's up, Mark Sano? Yes, sir. You want to see AKRO? Crypto hodl dog go. You know, that's interesting. We have Doge. Why has nobody just made dog coin? I feel like you'd be able to rug like a few million just because it's named dog. I don't know. Don't take that idea if you're a rugger or a scammer. 40 million supply burned in Smol. Who cares? Who cares? If you can invent a supply for a coin and you own all of it, who cares if you burn some? Literally, there's no impact on it. It's just a way to manipulate people who don't understand math good. Yeah. You bought dog? Okay, maybe there's a dog coin crap. Well, that's my fault. You can blame me. But not financially. It's not my fault. Doggone runes. Yeah, I promised you guys I'd look into runes. I haven't done it yet. But I will this weekend, let's say. Kirat. You want a Degen XYO. I think we've looked at that for you, haven't we? There's Kai, the wonderful, beautiful Kai, my future ex-wife. Good to see you, Kai. Tring Tech, AGIX, AGIX. AGIX, I think, is like kind of sore for me. I think it did not moon the way I thought it was going to moon. Did not. Actually, that's not a bad setup. We'll talk about AGIX. Why XNO not mentioned? Do you guys think that I know every single meme coin? It's your job, guys. It's your job to mention it. I'll look at them. But you gotta mention them. I don't know them. Can I add props chart to your list? Ah, Barbic, yes. Dude, good reminder. You caught me. Well done. That's how you deal with Tom Crown, though. I need lots of reminders for things. I need a secretary. And then I need a live secretary to help me remember things while I'm live. There we go. There's your prop. There's props. Kai, ooh, I didn't even see that. Kai, super chat, darling. You don't have to send me my own money, darling. But I appreciate you sending love here. You missed the streams lately. I hope you had a good time. Kai was there for token 2049 in Dubai. It looked like a really good time, actually. She says, get the likes to 420. She's a very pretty lady. You better listen to what she says. She said, hit the like button, do it. It doesn't matter if I do it. New chat rules. What are the new chat rules? Liked for Blaze. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. More likes. All of the likes. What's up, Dave Cop? How you doing? Roll assist, yes. Bobo is on algo. Can we chart Catcoin later? Probably. AKRO. Well, we have AGEX and AERO. Aren't those close enough? Isn't that like the same thing? AKRO. It's an interesting name. AKRO. Wow, AKRO, you've seen better days, haven't you? AKRO, you have seen much better days. Could be worse. Could be worse. We got a lot to look at. You're a simp. You'll do everything pretty ladies say. That's right. That's right. NYFA. You're a good man. Kai's a very pretty lady. She said you have to like the stream. Don't blame me. Gotta do what she says. I still have this pulled up. This thick dong. The thick dong. EOS, that goes into the Litecoin and XRP category now of stuff that isn't degen but might be going full circle all the way back to degen due to just how long it's been. How long it's been since it's pumped, since people are hyped about it. Might be leaning back in the degen lane. All right, we'll look at AERO because AERO. Because Josh super chatted for it. Rules is rules, fair is fair. I've seen the HEGE requests, that's right. We got a lot of requests. Got a lot. HEGE wasn't on TradingView. It makes it harder. I typically do stuff on TradingView. Here you go. Here's your HEGE. There it is. It's on Deck Screener. All 20 days of it. There you go. There it is. I don't think I'll really be able to do any analysis on it, unfortunately. We'll see. 20 days is not a long time. I also hate this chart. I hate this little chart. I hate it with all that is me. It's okay. You already passed your 2618, 3618. Yikes. This has rallied a lot. It has rallied a lot, and there is not going to be any real analysis. You have support from before you broke out. Let's say right about here. 0015. There you go. That's really it. I mean, that's all you're going to get. Like, there isn't going to be anything else. You only have green candle closes in a row here, so you don't have anything. If anything, you just have inefficiency in your chart. Only upwards price action, no retracement. Down here is your efficiency. This is where in a sell-off you would look for support. Probably 0015 to 001. Other than that, like, that's it. You need moves up and down to get support and resistance. We can zoom in and do something like this, but this isn't what you wanted. I know that's not what you wanted. Wasn't a pretty clear uptrend. We are on the 1 hour chart, so meh. But it does look like you've moved underneath that trend. Backtested it, rejected. This is actually kind of an interesting battle there. If you can get above what the high 2 hours ago, you can get back in that trend. If not, you're looking for more retracement. More of the retraces. Let's see. Now I'm stuck. Look what you did to me. Oh, I know why. I know why these are weird. Because my chart is log and these are not. Yep. I know my charts. That actually means I should do this again. I see those subscribers coming in. Keep them coming, boys. Keep rolling that number. Keep rolling it up. Okay, this chart now makes more sense to me. Now that I'm not using a linear fib on a logarithmic chart, always check for that. I always use a logarithmic chart. It's just the way I do analysis, it's the way I prefer crypto. And if you do that as well, go ahead today, double click on your fibs. Make sure this little button, fib based on log scale, make sure that's enabled if you're using a log chart. If you're not using a log chart, make sure that's not enabled. There you go. This gives me something else to look at though. You got your 2 measured move up here from your breakout. You pretty much hit your 1618. That's where we usually look for profit taking. That could be done. Up here for the 2 measured move, 2.1 cents. Break is 0.09 and I'm looking for 2.1 cents. There you go. If you do not on a low time frame, get back into this trend. If you don't trade back above 2 hours ago's high, 0.007, then you're looking for downside. This might look something like this if it does. Boop, boop. Or something like this if it doesn't. If you fail it, let's see. Your 1618, your 618 retracement, your golden Fibonacci retracement sits roughly at your price of efficiency, at your monthly area. Not monthly, at your daily area, 0.015. So, my opinion, send it to 2.1 cents or retrace to the 618. Either way, there's something there for everybody, the whole family. There you are, HEGE. The HEGEs are appeased now. You're appeased. All right, we'll look at AERO for Josh. That's what I was doing. Then these HEGErs got me distracted. Degen Friday, nothing ever has good history. Looks like February to April. Let's just throw a fib on it. AERO. Smack a horizontal at your monthly. Boom. Done. Mark it red so you know it's resistance. Then we're going to zoom in. Here's what I don't like about this chart, unless there's more history I'm not aware of. This spent, what, a week at most going down when it started trading. How big was that retracement? 1.2, not even 50%, but irrelevant. You have one red candle, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green candles in a row. What's wrong with this chart, fam? You know the answer. This is the problem. Right here. I know we got some smart cookies out there, but it is Friday, so I won't blame you if you're not in your truest form. You might have already had the brews rolling, the J's rolling. You might have already started your weekend. That's okay. The problem is you don't have much efficiency. You don't have price moving up and down. You don't have buyers getting trapped, sellers getting trapped. So you're not really creating support and resistance. You're just rallying. And I know everybody loves rallying. Everybody loves number go up. But the piper always gets paid. If there isn't enough shaken from the tree on the way up, it's too heavy once you get there. Let's see. The only thing at all I can find on this chart, in all honesty, I guess we could say this as well. The 382 retracement, you do have the only visible on the day resistance, found support, broke it, tested that resistance as support and moved higher. This is it. We could say, okay, 41.6 as well. This is the 0.5 retrace, but it's not a good level. You don't have a lot of like confluence there. So let's zoom in a little more. What's going on today with this? High, technically a higher low, higher high. You are tickling your range lows. 135, man. If you break 135 and you're looking for 61 cents, Draw it like this. Break 135, looking 461. That's like a 50% retracement. If you do bounce here, if you don't break your range low, man, probably going to see a little pit stop at $2. Nice, clean, psychological number. I like that. Breaking $2, moving past your previous all-time high at 237. You get 331 and $4 on the dot. I don't know how much confidence I have of it moving up to these, but there you go. Profit taking. Potential entry. There it is. I take a bow. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Earned a subscription, broski. Great knowledge. Thank you, Claude. We've been doing this 5 years. June 1st, it'll be 5 years on YouTube, streaming live. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. What you should do, though, is subscribe as you did, but also join the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. Join the fam. YouTube tends to not notify when we go live. They don't want you to get this knowledge. But if you're in the Discord, you'll always get an alert. You'll always know when we're live and publishing new content like we do here daily. I appreciate you.
What do you think of $SIDUS Tom?
$SIDUS Tom. I'm trying to read this off of there because for some reason they're not showing up. I've never had that problem. Why are they not showing up? SIDUS. What's up, Raymond? My guy. With the 11 pounds, I'll look at that for you. For 11 pounds? Yeah, bro. SIDUS. Interesting name. Off to a good start. SIDUS. SIDUS, yes. No, what's interesting is I read it as SUDS for some reason. It's probably not that interesting. All right, this chart's got a little more legs to it. Nice. No surprise to you, I'm sure. SIDUS seen a little bit of a red month, but not in terrible condition. This is not the worst. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. SIDUS last month. I've never looked at this chart. Actually, let's preface this. 10-cent all-time high on listing. Dumped its brains out on listing. More than 99% down in the first year. Moved a little bit lower on the 23rd of October 2023 before rallying with pretty much the rest of the market up in November, December, late 23. Hitting, what, 1 cent, retracing about 60% down from there. Then in March, you broke that previous monthly high. You closed higher. Where did you close? From your all-time high to your all-time low. The golden 618 Fibonacci. Don't get better than that. Does get better than that if you want it to keep going. Let's see. You retraced, you moved back to your 618. Here we are. So what happened here? You closed a higher monthly candle. That's good. That shows some bullish control, some buying power. But you have sold off this month. Damn, 120% last month. Now 46% this month. Pretty brutal candle, but you can see here on the monthly, hopefully. That's not bad. That's not looking bad. Where might you find support? Right here. 00695. Usually, we like the bottom of the order block. We like the open lowest value, 0054. The problem, at least for me, is you have a green, you have another green, but you filled that wick. You don't have that open. You don't have that open gap. You could argue it's right here, a little bit lower than our entry. Sure. 0065. This looks pretty good. That looks pretty decent. Let's see what kind of RR we can get. Kind of like this chart. I like that it's not like up in this very moment as I'm looking at it. Gives us room. And do it like this. Today for the Degen plays, we're going to do 1-to-1 risk to rewards. Wow. That's not how that works. Something's goofy. Why can I have a 90 something % downside and still have a 1-to-1? There we go. It's still not right. For it to be 1-to-1. Oh, because it's 102%, maybe. Let's go 92. Nah. Yeah, 92% upside, 93% downside. I don't know. We'll do that later. I changed my mind. I can see a long from 00695 or 0065, however you want to call it. Where to target, though? That's kind of the hard part. The easy, obvious answer is right back to 1.5 cents. Right back to that 618 retracement at your previous month's high or this month's high. But that's not degenerate enough. Let's go even more degenerate. Let's go even more. Wow, look at that. Man, these freaking fib tool is black magic, dude. Look at this. If you had looked at this fib extension as it broke out, you would have hit the top of what, March's candle? 1.4 cents versus 1.41. 0.001 cents off, just using the 2 extension. Wow. I love fibs. Fibs are the best tool in trading, period. So let's do the same thing. You hit a 2 extension. Let's look for the next one. See if we find confluence. Do we? A little bit. A little bit of confluence. This is going to be, we're going to wrap this SIDS up after this, then we're going to go to the next chart. But there you go.
Can we also look at GFI USD?
GFI. Sure. Oh, I keep changing it between logarithmic and not. There we go. Interesting, gives us the same value. Very interesting right here. 2.4 cents. Let's make this a monster. It's Degen day, man. Let's go for the big ones. 240% upside. Looking at a 34% downside for a 7-to-1. We could take our stop a little bit lower below 0.004. That will reduce it to about a 5.5 R to R. Risking 43% for a 241% gain. There's the SIDS. SIDUS. The SIDUS. Sounds like a country person talking about like a town in the SIDUS. In the SIDUS. Mohammed says, hi, clown. I assume he meant crown, so I'll dismiss it. Hello, child. Crow, says D Godfather. Looking at Crow. We haven't looked at GFI. No, we haven't. Fibs inside fibs inside fibs. Fibception. It's good charts, man. Good charts are fibby. Keeping an eye on this. Think if SIDUS got that. I'm Sofa. King Degen said, check out Mask. MASQ 1.0 coming soon. I'm going to like that one. I didn't pull it up. I know I don't have a chart. Nope. I'm just going to pull all, at least we'll have them up on the stream for all the requests. Let me see what else I missed though. And then Josh, Jiffy. Masque. Here he goes. That's it. GFI. Do I have a chart? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. It's Degen Friday, boys. Degen Friday. It's the day where we look at the crappers. This is listed on Coinbase. Goldfinch. GFI. Goldfinch. There it is. Okay. No, it's weird. Check this out. Come on, I'm trying to make a really smart point here. Everybody thinks I'm smart. There we go. Looking kind of similar here, aren't we? Looking a little similar. SIDUS USD, GFI USD. Really similar. Really similar charts. I wonder if we're going to look for the same thing. So for SIDUS, we're looking for a return to that previous monthly support from last year. Let's mark that on our chart here. Same thing, same thing. Interesting. This does have something that might get in the way or separate it from SIDUS, though. And that's an order block on the way down. Let's see. Really similar, right to that 618. Interesting. So this isn't quite as clear and cut, and it's just because of this order block on the month right here. On the way down, you had a little bit of efficiency before you fell farther. We didn't have that over here. SIDUS doesn't have it. It was just down. So that basically in this scenario, this is going to act as both resistance and support. Last month broke through it. This month, hitting that 1618 retracement from your highest to lowest points. Here you are. Right there. $3.35. This makes it different from SIDUS because we could argue that we want a position here. I think that that's like too aggressive for my trading style, but I know this is Degen Friday and it doesn't matter. Don't matter, do it. Possibility there, but if we want to say, okay, this chart looks just like SIDUS and we have a really great setup for SIDUS, probably going to look for the same thing. Probably going to look for a return to that previous monthly. That's down all the way at 171. So there could be plays. There really could be plays in either direction. You could look to scalp here at 333. I'd likely target just under $5 then. I don't know what the stop would be. Probably not the way I would trade, but I know that's the way lots of people trade. Or the more patient entry, 171, and looking to play that back probably to that $5 level. $5 looks to be the take profit pretty much no matter what. I like that. I like 171. I'm going to place along. Kind of miss having music on the streams. I just got really annoyed because YouTube started like, I have a bunch of like not copyright music, but then I started getting copyright monetization claims on it, and I just didn't feel like even fighting them. But I don't like this silence. Something like this. Why? There we go. 4.5 to 1. There it is. I like that trade. There's Giphy for Sir Josh. For Sir Josh. Did I miss any other super chats? No, I did not. All right, let me read the chats again. I'm not ignoring you, fam. I didn't forget about waffles either. Maybe I should pull up waffles. We only have 380 votes on the poll. 47% of us looking bullish. I'm feeling the same way. I didn't even look at Bitcoin yet. Wow. Embarrassing. Mega embarrassing. It's okay. Check Lizzo coin. I missed your message. Yeah, there's something weird with them. They're not showing, they're not popping up like they usually do. Let me try refreshing quick. Maybe that'll help. Waffles, yes. Alexandra G, the wonderful, beautiful Alexandra is here. Hello, Alexandra. What are you doing Friday? Who has the best Friday plans? I think I asked that, but I didn't read it. Waffles to 0, says Rafa. Sure, I don't care. BTC, Bitstamp, daily, down 0.8%. I hadn't even looked at the corn. I was looking at the corn this morning, but I hadn't even looked at it on the stream. Mostly because not a lot's happening. I'm still in the same opinion. Still in the same opinion. We're looking for some kind of SR flip here. I think we're heading back to 71.3. Probably this weekend. If yesterday's low is taken out today on Bitcoin, so if we see trading below 62.8, I'll reevaluate. But I think we hold it, and I think we're moving back up here. Yep. It's hard to tell. Like, this crap is just not moving. This has been a while. That's why I started the stream with a little heart-to-heart here. This is our 4th week of blood. And when I say blood, I mean like paper cut blood. Nothing has actually happened. What is the only thing that's actually happened here? Empirically, what has happened here? There's like 2 things. 1, new all-time high in this range. The other thing that's empirically happened is sentiment has gotten backhanded. Sentiment was incredibly high moving into April, and it has been slapped, stomped, beaten down by what? By nothing? By nothing. Yes, we have 4 red candles in a row, but what did we do? We didn't break our range low. We haven't broken 59.2. 59.2 is likely to usher in the lower 50s. If it breaks, it has not. We got very close. We do have a higher high this week. We don't have a lower low. Could be the start of an uptrend depending, especially with the green weekend. But that's it. Outside of we had a higher high here and sentiment changed, nothing. Even though these candles have felt crappy, this is, I'm going to slap TradingView. Even though these candles feel crappy, this is just range bound trading. We can define this range as 71.3. We can say, okay, use the all-time high instead, 74 with a low of 59.2. And while we're in between those numbers, we're just ranging. That's it. Nothing has happened. The fear that we felt in mid-April on that low, that got me bullish. People were acting and behaving as if we had broken this low, but we hadn't. Hold this area, hold this 63 into the weekend, and you have a higher low. 71.3. Yes. Correct. You expect Bitcoin will bounce from 70K. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find the member thing. It's just not showing me. I tried, man. Tried. What did it? Oh, wait. Maybe this is it. Tom, if we buy a coin after the rug, example, 95% down from all-time highs, did it have any chance of recovering? No, dude. No. Why? No. No, don't do that. No. Don't do that. Hopefully you didn't do that. Pray you didn't do that. You got to check HEGE, do I? 𝐂𝐐𝐫𝐵, I don't see Bitcoin going sub 60K again. Where it's at right now, and if we get this decent close here today, meaning just have a low, a lower low, a higher low locally on the day right here. If we respect yesterday's low, just trade the rest of the day up here at 64, I think into the weekend, we do move back to 71.3. At worst, 66.8. It doesn't take sub 60K off the table for me. Even price moving back to 71.3. Honestly, even price moving back to the all-time high is 74K. Doesn't take 60K off the table for me. 60K doesn't get off the table for me until, what, like maybe like a $300,000 Bitcoin or something like that. Short term, I don't think we're going to see it, but we'll see how this daily closes. If we lose that low from yesterday, 60K could be in the works for next week. Could be. I have a feeling we get a rally this weekend, though. Waffles for breakfast, man. Pure consolidation. True. True J-code. You could say this is accumulation, but bears could argue just as effectively that this is distribution. That market makers pushed price up to a new all-time high, and they keep it sideways to distribute or sell their coins to push the price lower. Or we could say it's accumulation. Market got hot, market got pushed up to new all-time highs. So now some profit taking keeps it in a range while people are buying or accumulating. Then we'd be looking for a move to the upside. The problem, distribution and accumulation look identical. They can look identical. It can be very difficult. I'm bullish. I haven't lost my bullish touch. Never will. We've seen much worse than this. This is not the worst. Pepito, ton of meme coins do that, part of the liquidity concentration game. Whether it's good gamble or not. Always know what you're buying. Even when it's meme, degen stuff, guys, always know what you're buying. Don't ever have no idea and just put money into something. There are many mechanics you might not be familiar with these coins that can result in you getting rugged. For example, you could have a coin with a contract that doesn't allow you to sell it. So you buy it. Maybe you just buy some randomly. You see it go up, you get very excited. Wow, I made the right choice. You buy a little more. It keeps going up. Oh my God, I'm the smartest man in the world. Hopefully you quit there, but you won't. You put in everything you have and you think, I'm a multimillionaire now. I've made it. And you go to sell and you literally cannot. It's just disabled. It's not part of the function or whatever. That's only one way you could get rugged. There are so many ways you can get rugged. A contract could not have an enforced max supply, meaning whoever created it could just mint more of them, dump them on the market, rug you. They could turn the tax up on transactions to 100%. So when you go to sell, you just lose it. There are many, many, many ways you can get rugged. Know what you're looking at. At least know what you're looking at. Learn to read contracts. If you're really going to degen, learn to read contracts. Not my forte. Man, you just skipped your comment so quick. Do yourself a favor and look at the HEGE chart. Walid, I don't know if you've been here the whole time or not, but perhaps pay attention, my friend. Maybe you've already gotten what you're looking for. I don't know. Time will tell. Mainly think these prices are too quick to the left. We'll see how this is having a different. I mean, damn, we did move up fast and way ahead of schedule. But I mean, this is where we're at. We haven't had a new all-time high since the 14th of March. It is almost the end of April. That's over a month. It's not over a month, is it? Yes, it is. Over a month. So yeah, too high, too fast, agree. But here we are, slowing down again. Maybe we're slowing down to make that next move up. Bringing on down the quickness. Let me see what charts I missed. I did pull up Algo, pulled up EGLD, Pendle, and Turbo, NPC, BRET. I've never charted BRET. We're going to chart BRET. Who owns BRET? Anybody? If you have any BRETers. I do not own BRET, I will admit. BRET has 2 months of trading. There you go. Mark out your levels. Boom. First thing you do, open a new chart, flip it to the monthly. Mark out the highest, lowest points, mark out the candle close. Go on down from the month when you don't have a lot of data, go to the week. See what that looks like. When you notice that the week doesn't look great, throw a fib on it. That'll make it look cool. At worst, at least it looks cool. When you find that nothing lines up on that, struggle for a little bit. Maybe stall for time as you explain things that don't need to be explained. Go down to the day when that doesn't work. Put another fib. That fib will almost certainly give you something. Let's see. 4.2. 4.2 cents. Low range down here, 1.6. Throw the fib one more time from the high to your current low, and then take a peek. Man, there's like nothing. This wick bonked this chart up. Here's what I see. I see at the moment a chart with not a lot of history, not a lot of proven trading time. You had a low of 1.6 cents. You moved to an all-time high of 2 exactly. Interesting. 2 exactly cents. Then you had some sellers, some profit taking. This pushed you right back down to the 618. Your 618 golden Fibonacci retracement. We've said it a bunch of times this stream. We're probably going to say it a bunch more. The more you use fibs, the more you see. The more you see the golden 618. It's so magical. You have resistance at 7.75 cents on BRET. This is a pretty strong resistance, at least for BRET. It doesn't have much resistance or support at all. Confluence on that 618. So an additional kind of supporting factor here is this was some efficiency, right? You see candles moving up and down, a little bit of efficient price action. You found resistance here. You broke that resistance. And now you came right back to it. For, let's say 0.420 cents, because it sounds cooler. There you go. That could be a decent entry. This is definitely a knife. Like, don't think this isn't a knife, but it's at least you have some kind of confluence. You have a previous resistance level being tested as support, it holding as support, at least intraday right now with that bottom wick. It's at your 618. So what do? You target the resistance above at 7.7 cents. You can get a decent risk to reward here. There you go, put it right there. Looking for an 87% upside with a 43% downside. There's BRET. If BRET goes to break its all-time high after this low and it doesn't go any lower, we can look up higher and pinpoint 55 cents and $1 as beautiful profit-taking targets. Will it ever make it that high? That's a hell of a run, guys. From 4 cents to 100 is a 2,300% gain. Is that going to happen? Don't know. Don't care. Good luck with BRET. He sounds like a nice guy. BRET sounds like a really nice guy. That was a wick on the weekly of about 500%. Yeah, from 7.7 cents up to 20. It looks like it was actually only 150%. Might be higher. This is on Poloniex, so that wick could have been much higher on other exchanges. I don't know. Am I invested in Bitcoin? Brother, I am irresponsibly overinvested in Bitcoin. Irresponsibly. It's like 100% of my net worth. Wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. This is NPC here. Only listed on MEXC, except for like Uniswap. I don't like charting in Ethereum pairs though. So we're just going to use MEXCs for now. Also the Uniswap, whatever, the SEX pairs, they're Ethereum non-dollars. Let's see. On the week, weekly resistance above you at 0.0055 cents. Weekly support locally tested here this week at 0.04. Not bad. You literally could just do brain dead TA, do something like this. Targeting 0.055 with your stop wherever you want it. Let's go down to the day. Daily does give you a little bit lower. Daily does say you could go 0.034. That's why we have a stop loss. Let's take our all-time high connected to our swing low locally. You can see this is a 382 retracement. Holding support here could be a good move. If it's looking for further upside retracement, 0.078 to that 618. Let's make this bigger. It's 3-1, the way I like it. I can see something like this playing. We don't really have data on the dollar pair to like look into the indicators and like, we're not going to have much. All we have is the price action we have. I think that's a pretty good play. I think this could fly. What do you think? This will drive it home. If this extension fits, it kind of does a little bit. Close. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That looks all right. NPC, who's holding NPC? Check out Tia. You have $9 million billion. Good for you, Michael. What's up, Dragon King? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? It's Friday. OP Tell, bro. What is? You'd recommend 2 years ago. Josh with the super chats. Uniswap TV feeds usually have 2 tickers, one for ETH, one for USD. Yeah, usually. So the days remember, suppose the bull run hasn't reacted much to those events. Dude, Bitcoin does not seem to care about any events right now. Had like a tiny red day. Remember when the world panicked about freaking World War III started? Bitcoin's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Nah, I'm just going to go back to bed. Yeah, World War III started and Bitcoin didn't even break its low. Doesn't seem to care. What about Sol? You know, I said last stream I'd look at Sol, and I didn't. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate you. Good reminder. What's up, BG? Waffles. All right, we'll look at waffles next. Look up. Oh, no, Sol, my beautiful Sol chart. How dare you have gone away? No. Crap, this is not good. Let me see if I can fight for this Sol chart back. Namaste. Serenity now. Don't you take this from me. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Short never filled for Sol. long filled, and here we are. Holy crapplers. So Sol did trade significantly lower. Broke 122, 125. Our entry at 145, targeting 267, the previous all-time high, was red, then green, now red again, but really we're just right at the entry. But that's cool because a lot of the time when we look at these, it'll be like up here, and well, you miss the boat and trade's over, basically. But here you are in a rare circumstance where Sol is exactly at the entry that we set out. Exactly at it. I think that trade's good. Does not look great on the day. I still think that trade's good.
YouTube famous BTC King of Kings, protector of the crypto realm, first of his name, crown. Can you look at ILV USD? All meme coins going to zero.
Coins going to zero. On Sol, 186 from weekly resistance or weekly distribution, whatever you want to call it, up here. Potentially looking for a short with our stop set above those weekly highs, targeting about 100 on Sol. I don't know how I feel about that short anymore. I thought that was going to fill earlier, and then we were going to see that move down after. Still could probably be a good play, but I think the long is the better move here. Looking at the month, that's kind of pretty. If Sol can close the month above 145, I think it goes back to $200 in May. Sol. Let me see who's here, and then I'm going to, actually, I'll pull that chart up, and then we'll see who's here. I haven't shouted anybody out. If you are here and you haven't subscribed, if you subscribe right now, not only will your name appear on the live stream, but I'll shout you out. Yeah, that's a good trade, man. Costs you nothing. You can also hit the like button. That'll also cost you nothing. LV. We're looking at meme coins degen plays today. We're doing the degeneracy, the risky stuff. So bring your best crappers, man. Still, like, this is the weirdest thing, man. On my software right here is like where it usually has like the subscribers and super chats. I don't have it. I'm trying. If I miss one, I do apologize. Or if those have been popping up. Have they been popping up like the subscribers and stuff right here? They were earlier. Anyway. Make sure you smash the likes and subscribes. Here, let me see who's here. Alexandra G. How you doing, darling? 𝐂𝐴LATA, Coca-Cola, Daniel Lehman, Drake Hobbs, Fred, Greg Savchuk, still here, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you being here throughout the stream. Ivan R, Johannes Weimer, Josh Durham, Justin Machik, JW Gaming, J, 𝐂𝐴𝐫𝐿, Kyle Fields, MX, Mad Scientist Marcus Lefebvre, NS, Ono Y2K, Paul Martini, Raffle Wee, Ralph Al, Soft Shell. How you doing, Soft Shell? T-Bone, Mr. Pickle. My guys, how are you? Trav2432, Venom Hex, Will Matos, Eunice Emery, Zeus World. Who else is here? If you're here today, say something. I want to know you're here. On the short stream, 420, Blaze It, Claudette, Gomez. Still here. Good to see you. Menno Kaiser. Not much chatting going over there. That's okay. It's Friday. Plus, most people are on the mainstream. 400 votes, 500 votes on the poll. Nice. We need some more likes. Our likes are embarrassingly low. Waffles. Kashinu really wants waffles. We'll look at waffles if you stop spamming it. What's up, Take Profits? Loading name. I know you're always here, man. Vapo Chilled. Check Matic on the treadmill. I have to get the treadmill out to do that, but I can check it. Zeus World wants file. If you subscribe, Zeus World, I will do Filecoin for you. I don't know why he's wearing shades indoors. I got a blue blocker and feel better in front of the computer and flat screens while marathon sessions in at night. So you do know why I wear shades indoors, for the exact same reason that you just described, my friend. Thank you, Armstrong. Roll them up, 420, that's right. Got a drop in 10, that's our, oh, Barbaric. Hopefully I didn't miss you, man. I remember. Let's roll through props for you. Barbaric wanted to look at props. I pulled it up, I forgot, he reminded me. Pull it up for him. Let's do it quick, he's got to run. Not a lot. So what do? We open the monthly chart. We mark out our highest or lowest points. We look for points of efficiency on the chart. We only have one, 2.3 to 3 cents. Mark your candle reverses, your monthly closes. There you go. 20 cents above you. Zoom in. Done. Look at what's going on the week. Not great. Not great. Hold up. Okay. Mark out some fibs. Mark out some fibs. My eye is drawn to this. There's not a lot of potential support here. Not a lot. I would argue almost none. You do have 10 cents. You always have 10 cents. 10 cents is always there for you. Whenever you're feeling alone, if you're feeling like no one's thinking about you, just remember that 10 cents is always thinking about you. 10 cents is on your chart. Is this a real support? No, not unless the daily shows us something. But it is a psychological level, and it does overlap with our 382 retracement, so let's just leave it there. That's good. We're going to go down to our day. Looking at our day, we don't have much more. We're not getting a lot. This chart does not want to be cooperative. The only kind of update versus the week that I see is maybe you had a little SR flip here. On the daily, you may have found resistance at 4.1 cents, held your higher low, moved above it to 6 cents, back tested it and moved higher. So yes, you have some efficiency. You have some support down here. Let's take our fib one more time. One more fib, one more time. It's gonna be rough. I don't like this up here. Does not look good. You see day over day over day. You're testing that support, you're weakening it. You are seeing buyers come in, but those buyers are unable to push the price higher each consecutive time. So what do you start painting? Descending highs, flat bottom, dump it. Where do you want to dump it to? Maybe 10 cents. 10 cents. Then you get like 5 as your 618. I mean, these are boring, kind of no-brainer targets. I could have put these on the chart without even looking at it. There it is. Ooh, I missed something. Something that does actually add, it does add a little bit of logic to this chart. Up here on the day, little order block before moving higher. Let's add that. I will describe this as lower highs, flat bottom, and the bottom of that flat bottom. 13.2 cents. Hasn't been tested yet, but that is the bottom of this order block. Basically, lose this order block and pray 10 cents holds. I wouldn't doubt. I wouldn't bet on it. If you lose 10 cents, I'd be looking at 5. That's a big drop. Or a big drop. That's what happens. This is what happens when you don't paint support on the way up. You have a little flag. Does it have to go down to 10 cents? Does it have to? No. Even though this pattern on the day is bearish, in my opinion, you don't have to go down. This could end up resolving up, right? Patterns just give us a probability. They don't give us an outcome. This could. If that happens, it's going to be difficult to pinpoint higher targets because there's no good fib to pull. We can pull here and say 43 to 57 cents on a break if it's all-time high. This is where I would look to take profit. I don't have an edge for you. I don't love this gap below you. What I could say is if it does ever trade to 5 cents, maybe there's an entry. Maybe that's where you pick up spot. I don't know. I also don't like this down here. That's not good. Not my favorite chart. But I hope this has been good to you, my friend. Sorry you had to wait so long to see it. I forgot. Who wanted to look at AKRO? I can't remember now. There's been too many. Too many requests. I'm going to look at this just because I like how many months it has. Let's mark this out. Highest point in price. Lowest point in price. Let's go to our local highs. Let's do it like that. Actually, I like this one better. Let's take our fib tool. We're just dressing our chart. We're getting it ready for success. Right dab in the middle. Okay. Mark out our other highs. Notice that there isn't much. Okay. This is cool. On the month, you had resistance, broke it, back tested it. I'll take that. Right here, 0065. Let's get down to the week. 2 tests open weekly at 0066. Probably get a fill on the long there. I don't know if you'd want it, but you probably get a fill. Lows are coming up, highs are coming down. Didn't quite make it to the 618. Let's do this. 106,600 subscribers. We just need 7 more. I think that's like 200 during the live. None of which did I actually see because I can't. It doesn't show me them on my thing. But shout out to each and every one of you. Try to pay attention. Higher lows, lower highs. This is actually kind of cool. I don't really know how I feel about this chart overall, but I can see a trade. Depending on this ascending low trend holding, we can put our stop below there, and then we can basically just target the next level. Let's do that. If you're a little confused maybe by some of the terminology or the logic that I've stated today so far, you should check out our free trading course on YouTube. There is no paid version. It is the paid version. It's free though. Check it out. It'll help you with a lot of this terminology. I'm going to take it like this. I'm going to take AKRO like this. I don't even know who wanted to look at it. And save that for a rainy day. What do we got? Mask. I forgot about this one. All right. I don't like the Ethereum pairs, but oh well. We are on the month. Hold up. Let me do mask. Mask poop in the bed against Ethereum, though. But Ethereum's been pooping the bed. So it's like pooping squared, I guess. Let's take that as our highest point in price. We'll throw our lowest down this way. And we'll fib it. Ooh. Rallied against Ethereum. Moved your 0.5. That's ugly. So typically when you have a move in one direction and then you retrace half the way to the 0.5, that's called a 5-0. In this scenario, it's supposed to be bullish. Technically, it wasn't. You didn't break that all-time high. You have like a rejected bullish 5-0 here. It's interesting. And you broke that low. You're moving lower. You don't have a lot below you. That's is what it is, man. All up here, all this move up, all these gains. The piper wants to be paid. He's saying, bring it back, bro. I guess like the hopium for this is that you are at your 618. Finally. So you might look for it to move again. I don't really like that though. I don't really like that trade. If you lose a 618, you're just all the way back down. All the way to the range low of this. We're still in the month though. Let me get onto the week. Fell under previous support. Order block fell. Fell, wow. Could do like this. What do you think? What do you think? Screw you, Ethereum chart. I don't care. Solana, ILV. I got distracted. Sorry, Josh. Got distracted. We were supposed to be in smooth sailing, but apparently the sailing has not been as smooth. Let's hide some of this. Let's do this. Because I can't figure that out right now. ILV. And then I don't have another chart after this, so I'll have to bring it back to the chat. I know. I've been divorced from you for a while. I'm in the chart zone. It's okay. It's all right. I'm doing fine. This is where I cook. ILV closes April above 107. There, I saw someone. Use something. Crap, I missed it. Shout out to you. You subscribed. I saw it. If ILV can close above 108.50, basically I wanted to close above November, December's high. That will then be, hopefully, a backtest of resistance as support, kind of similar to what happened back here. See? February's high. You broke it, came back to it, broke it. If you close below 107, it's a little murkier. If you close below 107, this is just not my favorite chart. I wouldn't trade it. If you close above, I think you can get an entry into a long and you can look for another leg to the upside. What's kind of... Ooh, I saw another one. Crap, I missed the name. Shout out to you, whoever just subscribed. You guys saw it. It's kind of weird, though. Like, ILV had resistance, right? This whole area had resistance. Broke it. Backtested it. And then just didn't go anywhere. Like, it put on higher highs and stuff. But look at the left of this chart. What stopped it? Why did it stop there? I mean, the whole market sold off, but still... That's not bullish to me. You have nothing holding you down. So even on this happening, I kind of doubt, or at least am skeptical of how far it can go. Like what kind of gains it can put on. What's holding it down? Doesn't make sense. Like from someone who looks at charts all day, every day, it doesn't make sense. This is where your resistance is. ILV isn't even close to its resistance. It's at $97. It's like first real resistance. Let's just call it $500. Make it easy. What's holding it down? I wonder, looking at this, I wonder, did the supply change of ILV since 2022? Like significantly? That could be it. Unlocks, vested tokens, whatever. I don't know. What is this? Why did it not move? You're still holding this. This still looks okay. I guess the problem is you lose 72 and this is just bonk. What's up, HHS Natalia? I think I got that in time. I see you. What's holding it down? You lose like 75 here and you're just right back to your lows. I really have a suspicion something changed here. Something changed, like 𝐂𝐲, what's up? Market, like the supply, I think maybe there was more printed. That's like my logical conclusion. Because from what I see in charts all the time, this should have ripped harder. Something sold this down. Something that we don't see commonly on charts. Like more pressure than we expect. You got very close with your lows. These are weekly candles still. Just hanging out here under 106. You are close enough. Could have a clutch April close and things look good. I don't see it. I don't see it. What happened to ILV? I don't even think I own it. Okay. Finished that. Let me check in on the corn. Corn hasn't moved. It never does on Degen Friday. The #1 place to be on Friday. This channel. Mostly because you're here. I don't want to just keep ripping charts in a row. I just, my energy is depleted quickly and I get bored. When I get bored, you guys get bored. But I'm not done. A little entry on file, hasn't stopped out yet, still at $6. Tapped 5. This is as good as any. Cacao. Caw like a crow. Crow with knife. I like file. I like file. It touched this $5 psychological support, but also your order block on the month. Close above 7 in the next 4 days, and this is looking pretty beast. Unlike ILV, I'm not sitting here wondering what happened, right? This makes sense. You have a high, blow off top, you fell, lower high, bear market. Efficiency. Fall. Efficiency. Fall. What did you do? You hit your bear market low, you came right back to resistance. You tested it, it rejected. Sellers were in control. They sent price back down to the range lows, but bulls held the low. It took one more higher low before bulls took the control of this chart. They brought it back to what was then the local monthly resistance that was freshly painted from that fall. Bears had one more try before bulls said, nah, screw you. Bullish engulfed, and what did they do? They brought price to the high, to the resistance, before rejecting. Rejected back to support. This chart makes sense to me. ILV did not make sense to me. This one does. This is like a story that's logical. You get a strong close, you hold this order block, and Filecoin's looking for 24 bucks. If it sells off into April, closes below $5, you're going back to 3. Back to your range lows. There's a lot of really important price moves that are left in these just like 4 days in April. Filecoin, no exception. Victor, my guy, Victor. Shout out to you. You the man. We looked at quite a few charts. Let's see. Just cutting through them. Prop, AKRO. We didn't look at HEGE. Let's see. Is there any update on HEGE? All-time high, bear market low. You broke out. What do? You go to your extensions. 1618 extension. Sat at $1.33. Where did HEGE rally to? Ooh, I have such good tweets about HEGE going to $1.33. I should dig those up before it happened. Traded just above, but you rejected. That's okay. That's okay, little guy. What's up? Name I can't pronounce. I see you. That's okay. You came back to that previous all-time high. You tested your resistance as support. It's off by a little bit, but it's close enough. It's close enough. It's within a margin of error. You bounced. You're back up here. This could look good. I still would be skeptical to go long at 90 cents here. I think the smarter play would be patient, maybe a little bit of luck, and target that previous all-time high at 59 cents. It hit 60. It may never go to 59, but I feel better about waiting for this to come down to hit 59 to bet then on either a retest of 133 or move to your measured move at $2. There's a lot less risk there waiting for it to come down. This extension makes no sense, doesn't line up with anything. That's okay. That happens. That's probably how I'd play this. Hopefully this just hits right here on the week for those of you holding. It's not even that I'm necessarily bearish. You had a nice back test. Even like bearish, it's just I don't want to buy this after this wick. I'd rather wait for it to break 133 than to long it at 90. That's just me. Maybe though, when we zoom into the day, right here was our weekly closes. So we have an open fair value gap on our week. We basically just filled that, 88.2 cents. If I was going to take a long, I would likely take it as like a scalp and just look for something like this. You fall, buyers, higher low, higher high, back test that previous resistance as support, and pray for another leg up. If HEGE breaks 133, I'm looking for our measured move target. Same logic that gave us 133 as early as 60 cents on this breakout. We had 133 targeted. 218 measured move for HEGE. AERO we did, BONK we did, PEPE we did not. What's up, 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐿V? PEPE we did not, but just real quick, PEPE versus Bitcoin. Interesting close here. Reminds me of BONK USD. How it's closing in April. You had a big sell-off. This one didn't as cleanly, come back to a previous resistance. What's up, Royce? I caught you. Didn't come back to a previous resistance as support, but look at this monthly candle. These BTC pairs are just as valid as the USD pairs. If PEPE rallies against Bitcoin in the next 4 days and 6 hours, you may be retargeting that all-time high. If that closes green, you have a beautiful hammer again. Gotta love those beauty hammers, man. Win. What a good name. You're in the right place, Win. PEPE USD is still chilling, though. We did snipe a position here. Super easy. Previous all-time high. Boom. It's battling it out with that descending high trend. Although to update you from Wednesday, when we looked at this up here, we did close above the trend. The next day moved us and closed us higher. Today, we haven't lost our low. We're above this trend line. So at the moment, this does look like it's going to favor a break to the upside. You had lower highs and lower lows. You painted a higher high. You didn't immediately dump. I can see it revisiting at least March's highs, right? Something like that. Saranga. What's up, Saranga? Great name. Beautiful name. Pepe's loading. 𝐂𝐴𝐺, we looked at 𝐂𝐴𝐺. Algo, we didn't look at. To be honest, Algo, you do not look good, dude. Algo, you look sick. Would you buy this? Would you buy that? Maybe that wick, actually. I don't want to look at Algo. We'll look at Algo another day. EGLD, I didn't really get into it. It pulled up. EGLD was the best sell-off limit order that we did that day. I can't remember what day it was, like last week. 32.80 on the dot. I'm looking for $100 on EGLD. This could take a while, but I'm liking the reaction here. I'm liking the reaction. 32. If you're a little more conservative, I think playing it back to only like 53, especially if you had leverage, would probably be smarter than trying to sneak out that 100. But for a spot holder, someone who's just adding to their bags, that move was your bread and butter, man. Big sell-offs are like what you pray for when you're in this for the long run. When you're in crypto for the long haul and you want to stack over time, limit orders and big sell-offs, bread and butter. I think I did this first. Someone wanted to look at Pendle. What's up, the ball player? I see you. That's it. Someone asked about this in the beginning. I did this and then got distracted, as is my style. My style. Nobody can touch my style. So let's go back to it. Almost to the 1618. Almost to our extension. That's looking pretty locked and loaded. That's looking pretty good. Not going to get anything else from the month. Let's go down to the week. Weekly, nice. Let's tell the story. Pendle started trading, it fell 99%. From $1 to 3 pennies. Rallied back up. Set a higher high, broke its all-time high, fell back below it, wiped out FOMO longs. FOMO longs wiped out. Held this uptrend somehow, some way. Came back up. Broke the all-time high. Made another move. Dipped down. This is, in my opinion, likely to go higher. Very likely to go higher this year. I don't know what kind of time frame. You could see this for like 3 more weeks move down. But that 823 looks locked and loaded. I would go as far to say as maybe even this 29 target. That'll take a long time. What's up, James Jones, my guy? That'll take a while. But it looks like it'll come. Let me zoom in. You're probably looking at something similar to what you just saw. Having drinking problems. Got a drinking problem. Probably something similar. I think it's likely you see $4.91 lost. I think that gets nuked out. Maybe if like 350 comes, you could try to play that previous resistance as support. It's kind of just shooting in. You're just shooting in a barrel though. Like this may not retrace deep. Yeah, 360. If 360 comes, it's probably a good entry on Pendle for, I don't know, people looking for one. I'm not going to take this trade. So good. Man, everything has this on it. I would not be looking for upside on Pendle today, though. I think 366 is the play. 366, target 820. You can even be cheaper than that. You can be more scaredy, more conservative. Conservative in trading is an interesting way to say successful or set up to be successful. I can see something like that. Easy peasels. All right. I didn't look at Turbo. I'm sorry. Balaji. What's up, Balaji P? How you doing, bro? Turbo, bro. None of those levels are relevant. We looked at this like really early. Okay. Order block. Nice. Move up. Higher high. Nice. Move back down. Not so nice. Not as nice. Throw a fib. Where did we get? 618. Nice. That was good. Turbo. Support. 0036. Don't know if that is actually going to be in the cards, but if that comes, right here is a great place to look for a position. Much better than just randomly right here. 0059. Go down to the week. Not loving it. This really does kind of look like another leg down, doesn't it? Weekly, consolidated, rejected, closed lower, consolidated, probably rejecting, closing lower. 0036. 00036. I like that. Something like this. Actually, there you go. 3.69 to 1. Nice. Basically, though, if Turbo can retake its high from this year, it's likely going back to its all-time high. Would not be comfortable, though, kind of putting a time frame on that. I'd ideally go from 0036, stopping below our previous lows in January, so I guess the yearly open. I targeted 00925 because it's easy and it's lazy and it's comfortable, but the all-time high could be in target for a spot position. Put an alert. Nice. Did I miss any other charts? We did BRET, we did NPC. Bitcoin isn't doing anything. BONK, Meta. We didn't do Meta. Let me see. Check out 𝐿VCAN. Can do. Aid into my scalping? Nah, I'm not right now. New. I'm just chilling. It's Friday. We're just checking out charts, man. What's up, Rocket Man? Papito. You usually see a consolidation on top of a broken trend. Could be distribution if it's a broken trend. What do I think about 𝐂𝐴𝐺? Somebody, we looked at 𝐿VCAN for people. We had like a whole bunch of people spamming it one day. It's always sus because you see a bunch of people spamming something and you're like, hey, are you guys bots? And they're like, no, we're not bots, we're real. And then you're like, okay, I guess you're real. And then no one asks for it for like ever after that. Just one day, all these people. What, I don't know, kind of sus. We'll see. We did look at 𝐿VCAN though a while ago. Looks like it was back early April. We set this position out for a 15 to 1 long. Looking for an 814% upside, Lord knows. People like tagged me on Twitter in this picture. Looks like our trade's good. It did move underneath our fill, but we're still in okay territory. Not looking the hottest, but didn't get stopped out. Nice bullish engulf close yesterday. You've got some resistances to battle with. That's about all I have to say with it. Here you go. Weekly order block. Clap. Clapped. Close higher. Break past your resistances, and then you can go nuts. Go up to your crazy targets. There's your 𝐿VCAN. Can do. Was that turbo the same as turbos on Bybit? Dude, I have no idea. I have not a clue, bro. This is turbo on BitGet. Yeah, there could be lots of turbos. Who knows? If I checked out Alien Base, no. If I checked out Trump, no. But that does remind me, guys. We do actually have something very degenerate that we probably, should probably follow up on. Trump's IPO. Haven't looked at this in a while. I didn't want to beat a dead horse as it was falling. Let's see. IPO opened at $62. We don't look at stocks much, but this one's just a gem. 62 fell to 22 for a minus 66% fall. Now, where are you? $42. 40 whole $2. Let's see. Still, where are we? 15% under the IPO open. At resistance, 45, 46. I feel like this will hit 50. I don't think it's going to go past 50. Look at that. Look at that walk down the line. Look at this selling. 22 days of only selling. Move back up, higher high. Okay. Now you're right around here. I think DJT or the Trump Media and Technology Corp, I think it'll trade to $50. I don't have much hopes after that. But I'll see. I'll put an alert here. I'll come back. We'll check it out. Yikes. Yikes, though. Hopefully nobody put all their money in it in like the beginning. I was ranting about IPOs and I said nothing to do with this one specifically, but I don't know why people buy IPOs. It's just exit liquidity. Like literally, I have never seen an IPO go up. Like over time they do, but like they start trading and they just go down for like a year because all of the people who own shares that couldn't get to liquidity, they couldn't sell their shares, finally can sell them. So that's what they do. They sell them. Whoa. Lost quite a few viewers. You know, that's probably a good time. Good time to call it. I don't know what's going on. Happy DGen Friday. We'll be back Monday at the latest. Check out 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭. You get a free 1-month trial, risk-free. Use my link. Jump in the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Sign up with any of the partners in the video description below and claim your VIP access in Discord. And don't forget to check out, watch the newest trading lesson. It's in the playlist. It's free. That's it. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Chirpow Wednesday.